From Manchester, England, here is the multi-talented and popular rapper, Bugsy Malone. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from...
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight? Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight, and what a fight it should be.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many fights like this, and it's very new.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Which fighter will say no mas? You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Beautiful counterpunch. I guess showboating is part of their plan. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. They're both trying for a knockout. One punch could change everything in this battle. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Those counter punches have to hurt. You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Just be smart. Skate shots off and go.
And there's the bell to start round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Perfect counter shot. So much firepower here. That counter shot lands. Nobody home with that hook. Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. There's a counter shot. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. And he scores with the counter. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. And he just misses with that jab. What a massive upset this would be. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out.
Let's go out there and get your boxing back.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Both men step back for just a moment. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We wanted action, and they are delivering. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
How about that time counter shot? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he pulls you down.
That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. A knockout win against Bugsy Malone. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
You're right, Todd. What?
It happened. You saw it here live.